Geez, 1 sec. Alright. What's going on, everybody? So, had a video going on my phone. My name is Robert Gelf, and I go by Gelf513, and we're here with Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout mode. I just have to adjust one thing on my stream setting because it's got the title wrong. It's got it like listed as private beta, which is a whole separate category from just Call of Duty Black Ops 4, which is so fucking annoying. There we go. So yeah, I played a few rounds of this earlier today. I came in second as the best I've done so far. Having a lot of fun with it. Definitely some lag in some spots and some pop in, but really promising what I'm seeing so far. I really like what they're doing with the mode here. I feel like they're making it their own. I really think that looks like the Shield logo from Marvel, but whatever. Occasionally entering this staging area, they will not be properly like in the windsuit. They'll be like in their weird like punching stance, and they'll just be like falling as if they're trying to punch somebody. It's really fucking funny. I kind of hope it stays in the game. I like it. Frack Petroleum. Yeah, man, this is gnarly looking place.
Blackout.
Alright, let's do it. So 80 players.
Mission clock is running. Go,
New
go.
solo duo. Or as I call them, quads in this game, which I think is very funny. I'm going through the states, but I don't know if I can get that far. I'll try. Wow. Okay. Well, it's, what do you know? It's a fucking beta. No, fill squad off. Boy. That's a fucking bummer. If it keeps doing that, I'm not gonna really bother with this. Like, it's fun, but it's not worth like having to crash on you that much. That's the first time it's happened to me, though. Hopefully only time. Because my patience is kind of thin for that shit. I get it's a beta, but there's other stuff I could be playing. Again. You can't punch with both fists at the same time, and I'm really bummed about it. taking you all with me.
Blackout.
I'll be back in now. I'll be back in now.
Training time's over.
That's a
Go
totally
to
different
work.
context of the word, though. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people will just go there. Let's try Estates again. Let's actually see if we can get there. Or if they just really don't want us over at the Estates. Ooh, that's cool, the construction site. I don't think we're going to be able to get there either. There's got to be a way to pick up speed that I'm not mastering. Jesus. Way more people than I thought. I feel like 80 players is decent. I honestly wouldn't even mind them bringing it down a little bit. I'm not going to say I think it's too many, just because like, if it's going to help the game run better, I would be fine with that. There's definitely a fuck ton of pop-in happening right now. I landed in a really bad spot. I don't know what I was thinking.
Sit rep. Potential collapse detected. Relocation to indicated safe zone is advised.
Dope. Oh, shit. Oh, hell yeah. Armor level 3? Fuck yes. This is a good spot. I'm good on that. Let's see if we can make it up to the Estates. I want to see what they look like.
Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety. Yeah, I guess just my imagination. Whatever. I don't want to be too boring and camp the whole match. Besides, I want to make it to the Estates. I have to see it for myself.
Ah, shit.
Outgunned, outplayed, and out of luck.
That was fucking dumb. Let's see how much health he has right now. Okay, he had to heal. She had to heal up, whatever. He... Is that a dude? Which character is that? Whatever. Okay. Alright, poor first showing. Experience imports. Mr. Frost imports. MR Frost.
Blackout.
Mr. Frost.
Mission area is hot. Weapons free.
Sorry. My bad, guys. Firing range probably have some cool shit. Dive, dive, dive. Okay, there you go. So you dive, and then you can glide further with the speed pick up. What am I doing? I landed like exactly nowhere again. Why? Thought I was going for the boathouses. Clearly need to pay more fucking attention.
Potential collapse detected. Advise relocation to indicated safe zone.
I think this thing's pretty much set. Helen, yes, dude, so much good stuff up here. They're definitely not stingy about the drops.
Circle
At least like
collapse
giving you a
imminent.
good amount of stuff
Get
to
to
fight
safety.
with. See what we can see. Do I still have my...
Net call. Supply drop incoming.
Oh, it's the storm. Okay.
That's a hard fail. All assets lost.
Damn, he got so much good stuff from me. What a waste. Didn't even see him. Bummer. Man. You gotta get good.
Blackout. Mission clock is running. Go, go, go.
Let's actually like hang out until we can get to the States. I want to see it. Total missed opportunity to play Ride at the Valkyries right now. It's public domain, they can totally do it. Whee! Ah, fuck. Somebody else had the same exact fucking idea. Shit. I do not know these maps at all.
Sit rep. Potential collapse detected. Relocation to indicated safe zone is advised.
I almost completely fucked that up. Just like I fucked that up.
Here, gentlemen. RTB for AAR and debrief.
Okay, leave and keep going. As choppy as some of this is all still smoother than PUBG has ever been. Oh, fuck yes, he doesn't have the wingsuit animation yet. Aw, bummer. So fucking weird. Beta. Shred it up, bro. Hey man, how's it going? Yeah! Get back here. Your haircut's fucking stupid. Ooh, nice shoes, actually. That's cool
Blackout.
shoes. Where do we want to go now? Town.
Training time's over. Go to work.
Newtown Island's cool, but you're just always gonna have to. I've never had it close in around there. You always have to hoof it. And it's the first stop, so that's where everyone's gonna land. Fuck that. Rivertown. Took a few rounds to get used to the wingsuit, but it's definitely cool. That was not what I was hoping to do.
Squad
Jesus.
destroyed by hostile action. MTC suspended.
Ugh. Seriously, it looks like S.H.I.E.L.D. from Marvel. Like, it's all I can think of when I look at that logo. Had the wingsuit that time.
Blackout. Pacify the mission area.
Try Asylum, I haven't been over there. So that's way to the east. I don't know if I'll be able to make it. We'll see. The wingsuit's definitely a cool way to drop in. Can pick up your momentum. In a good way. A little less start and stop than Fortnite with the fucking umbrellas and shit. Goodbye.
Potential collapse detected. Relocation to indicated safe zone is advised.
I feel like 25 on those, and I guess 50 on the med kits. They definitely give you a good amount of healing items, so you don't feel like too discouraged from getting into a fight if you think you can handle one.
Supply drop inbound.
I'm loving this. The zombies are here. Oh, they're right. That's right. They're on this map. They like randomly like just wander. I completely forgot they said that. That's so funny. Ah, shit. Ah.
Lots to discuss here, gentlemen.
Stupid. I completely forgot it was on the grapple gun. That was just me being dumbass. And I keep hitting spectate. I feel like they could not have it be on different. I don't know. Just need to learn to spectate a square and quit a circle, I guess. Yeah, 2 kills, not the worst. Definitely better than last time. I definitely like looking at this a lot more than like the slow-mo pan around their like constipated faces. Oh man. Punch, 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 punch. Smack, smack.
Blackout. Training time's over. Go to work. Sit rep. Potential collapse detected. Relocation to indicated safe zone is advised.
Oh.
Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety. Supply drop inbound.
Fuck is he? Hey dude, how's it going? Sorry, I just saw your message. I don't know when you sent that over. Also, I have it on low latency, but Thomas said he was having some latency with my messages anyway, so I don't know what's the situation with that. I think I'm really pleased with it so far. It's a bit janky. It is beta. I'm willing to forgive a lot right now. Very promising, everything I'm seeing. Really good amount of items to keep things interesting. Good amount of healing items to... There's someone fucking here that I'm detecting with a sensor dart, and I don't know where the fuck they are. It must be upstairs. There must be another upstairs I'm missing. Yep. Map is this big. Pretty decent. Nuketown down here. There are vehicles, so it's pretty quick to get from place to place if you have one of those, but it's not like PUBG where if you don't have a vehicle, you're just totally fucked. I felt like it's still pretty runnable. I guess he moved on. Sensor dart is really useful for this mode. If you're staking out in the area, or if you're holed up in a spot. They definitely seem like they've got a lot going on, you know. And what's cool is like you can play with like characters from the zombies mode. You can play with like the regular team deathmatch characters, and you can they even brought in characters from like older Black Ops games, like Reznov and Mason and shit like that. But I don't know if they got the actors back. That's the big like X factor, because I'm sure they would want a lot of money, and I don't know if Activision wants to pay them that much money just to come back for like a multiplayer mode. Like that's happened even like with actors that are nowhere near as big as those Hollywood actors. Like in Uncharted 4, they tried to bring some of the villains back as they had done in previous games. And the actors had done it in previous games, but they wanted more money this time, I think, for coming back, and it didn't work out with Naughty Dog. But it was only for like a multiplayer mode. It didn't really matter that much.
Further collapse expected. Travel to indicated safe zone.
Oh. I see someone over there. Yeah, it is. If you can't do third person, you can't lean, and it runs smoother. Not the smoothest, but smoother for fucking sure. Definitely very PUBG inspired, absolutely. Be cool to see them do multiple maps for this over time, because I could see this one getting old after a while. I'd rather them not do like a Fortnite style, like updated a little bit. And that was stupid. 10 health off, whatever. They said they will be very much into tweaking a lot about this mode. They're not married to anything. Like, right now it's 80 players, but they said they could raise it or lower it. 80. Oh, like, I mean, for, like, you can do solo, duos, or squads, or as they call them in this game, quads. You can do, you know, like Fortnite. They don't have any 50v50 yet.
Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
There was someone here. Oh, she's dead. 150 it seems like right now, but you can equip armor, and there's different levels of armor. Like I found level 1 and 3 so far. There we go, level 2. Shit. Fuck.
Outgunned, outplayed, and out of luck.
Oh, the UI is fucking atrocious right now. It's easily the most cumbersome thing about this game, trying to get things done. It is no Gucci. That I just died there though because I was not paying attention to other people. I was having too much fun equipping shit. But yeah. they would get they don't want to take that kind of flack online. Like they're already on the defensive with like everything about this game. They're already like trying to like prove themselves again that they can like be. They're still like a big deal. Like they are, but like not like at their they're not at their zenith. Like we're past the heyday now. Like there's more shit out there. The thing is, though, like it's at the same time, it's what people said they wanted from Call of Duty. It's not like they didn't get what they wanted, but they did. Like they were hoping for a world, like an older return to like a World War II thing, especially with Battlefield 1. There was talk about that, and there were people upset with Infinite Warfare. Me personally, I really like the movement stuff they introduced in Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare. I did not play Infinite Warfare, and I did not play World War II. So I can't really speak to those games personally.
Blackout.
This will be the latest Call of Duty game I have played since 3, or Black Ops 3.
Mission clock is running. Go, go, go.
So Asylum has zombies roaming the map. They said they might have more zombies roam other places. Strike a destruction site. I really wish they were playing Ride of the Valkyries while these helicopters flew. It would be very cool. It would get you hyped for the match. Oh, nope.
Potential collapse detected. Advise relocation to indicated safe zone.
Oh, this is cool. I think after a couple more rounds of this, I'm going to switch it up to some Dead by Daylight. Not that I'm not having fun with this, but...
Squad
Jesus.
destroyed by hostile action. MTC suspended.
Need to stop talking when I'm playing. And I keep hitting... The other thing, it defaults... It has square as spectate and circle as quit. Miss me dying. Or was that a joke? Boy. I was saying, I'm probably gonna do a couple more rounds of this, depending on how long this one goes. And then I'm gonna switch it over to Dead by Daylight. Just because rounds of that go a bit quicker. And this has been cool, but, you know, I just want to dip a toe in and see what it's like. Because it's not going to be that much longer before it's out. And I've already had it drop a match on me which has been a bummer. This is my favorite part. It's busted as fuck right now. They don't go into the wingsuit animation. It's so fucking funny. And then they just plop. Frack petroleum. It's a very naughty word in Battlestar Galactica.
Blackout.
You can, not in that, like, they drop you too quickly for that, like, they should just literally spawn you on the map. Like, they shouldn't have you fly in for the warm-up thing. It's stupid. You can control your flying better like this. It took me a little while to get used to it, but I actually kind of like the wingsuit more than I like Fortnite's parachute, umbrella scheme thing. No, it's very confusing. That's like their like warm up. Here you have a lot more proper control. So like here you drop down and gain some speed. And then it's just like Just Cause. I'm the fire starter, pumpkin instigator. Ah, shit. Oh yeah. I found some good weapons all over the place though, and like they'd really give you like a good amount of spots to like hit up, and they seem to like have plenty of everything. You're not like scrounging too hard to find something to at least get started, except like I am right here. That was some bullshit. That was a bad example game. You're supposed to give me a weapon in there. I don't need 2 scopes and healing items.
Potential collapse detected.
I need
Relocation
guns,
to indicated safe
motherfucker.
zone is advised.
Holy shit. Wow, game, I was just complimenting on you on how you don't make it too hard to find shit. And you go and do this to me. Jesus, getting through windows is a little weird too. Guess that's what I get for landing at the fucking trailer park. By the gas station. Okay, clearly it's the one spot you don't want to fucking hit up. They just got trash over there. I don't know. I guess so. I feel like some of these are in the multiplayer in 4. I feel like it's a lot of 4 stuff. Like, they might have stuff from 1 and 2. Because there's a prequel to 3. Whoa, that tree was not loading in. That was funny. You obviously see that in more of the distance, but that was some weird ass pop in.
Sit rep. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Ah, shit.
Lots to discuss here, gentlemen. RTB for AAR and debrief.
I mean, when you keep it an annual franchise, that's the kind of shit that happens. When Assassin's Creed first announced they were going annual, when they put out Brotherhood a year after 2, I was okay with it because like there were a lot of like story things in 2 that they still needed to answer. And then the original thing was that what ended up being in Revelations, that was also on PS3 and 360, they were originally going to have that be in a 3DS game, but it didn't look or run very well on 3DS, so they made it Revelations on PS3. And that was really one where it was like, there were some story things in there that were kind of interesting, but it was very much we're waiting for Assassin's Creed 3, here's like a hold you over a year. And that's where you started to feel a little bit of the fatigue. 3 was cool, but like, the American Revolution is such an expansive moment in history that it would be impossible to cover all of it properly in just one game. 4 was dope as hell, and then I haven't played anything properly past that, and I've been waiting. But like, Call of Duty could definitely do with taking a year or two off, I feel like, and like, you know, Black Ops 3 carried the torch for them just fine. I really like Black Flag was such a good pirate game. Like, it was the pirate game I had always fucking wanted. Like, everything about it was so cool. I love sailing around. The naval combat in 3 was like the best part of that game. So like them expanding that on that was awesome. Oh yeah, the sea shanties were so cool. I like downloaded that album like of this like that was so great. I'm so glad they put that in there. That like that was one of my favorite collectibles to get. I ran down every fucking sea shanty as soon as I could. Definitely one of my favorite things about it. You just felt like a fucking pirate. The biggest issue was that way too many of the main mission, they had this issue in 3.2 were like tailing missions, and it's like, hey, don't get spotted and like meet all these other bullshit conditions because we have some conversations that have to happen between characters that your ancestor wouldn't probably have been around for, but we have to come up with a story conceit that they were around to hear the conversation, because it would just have a cutscene with these characters happening away from your character. It wouldn't make sense for our DNA memory conceit, and it's just like, just give me a cutscene. I don't like those tailing missions were such bullshit. That was the most frustrating thing of those games. Like I had to restart so many of those, and it was annoying as fuck. Those were not fun, and it made me like put off the main mission as long as possible. But definitely, like they've always picked really cool moments in history. I feel like. They keep saying they don't want to do Japan because like they think everyone's like suggesting feudal Japan to them, but that's not the part in time in Japan where they should go. They should go into like 1800s Meiji era Japan when they like opened up to westernization after like hundreds of years. That would be like a super interesting time to go to Japan for, because it's this whole mixing of cultures, and after like hundreds of years of being like the same style and being like a feudal society with samurai and stuff like and shogun and stuff like that, like to completely change up to a more Western nationalized militaristic country is like a very crazy transformation in history. And then unfortunately that like over time like led to a very ultra nationalistic militarized society. It's just how, you know, we ended up going to war with them. But there's a great anime, Rurouni Kenshin, that takes place in this period. All about this guy who's this vicious samurai, like assassin, who now he's like non-lethal, so he fights with a reverse samurai sword with like the flat end out, but he's still like insanely OP. But like he's not even allowed to have any kind of sword because it's now in the Meiji era, and like samurai were like
potential collapse detected.
Declared like
Advise
illegal or whatever.
relocation
Oh,
to
shit.
indicated safe zone.
Punch this motherfucker. He doesn't have any guns either. Whatever.
Lots to discuss here, gentlemen.
Jesus, where did he find? Did I run past a gun that he found? I'm so shitty. But yeah, I do think that would be a cool setting, because there'd be all kinds. You could easily have a conflict between the Assassins and Templars over there for like fight for control of Japan for a country. Like for literally hundreds of years, Japan, the only like official trade or contact they would have with outside countries was with the Dutch, and it was in one port in like the south of Japan. I don't think it was in Hiroshima, but it might have been around there, like in southeast Japan. They would like allow only the Dutch to trade with them in one city, and that was it. But there were all kinds of like Christian missionary, like priests would land there as missionaries and like try and convert people, and then like there would be all kinds of like purges and persecutions of like Japanese Christians and stuff like that. It was like they were very much resistant to like anyone coming in at all for a long time. And you know, to be fair, how like the Catholic Church colonized certain areas, I could see why they would be wary. But like persecuting your own citizens, obviously fucked up as well. But yeah, just a really interesting country, and like how being like it's similar to how Russia was feudal for so long in Europe. and then finally had the revolution, and like after so many other countries had gotten rid of feudalism, like only in the beginning of the 20th century was Russia like, or like, well, they got rid of feudalism in the 18th century, but like they didn't have the revolution and get rid of the Tsar until the 1900s. What's up, dude? Russia would be a cool setting as well. Those aren't plots, like that's history, man. It's just that's shit that happened.
About what?
I was just talking about like potential good settings for Assassin's Creed games.
Russia would be dope.
I think Russia would be really
Japan
cool.
would be pretty dope.
I think Japan and Russia would be awesome settings. You know, like done like that, like 2D like Assassin's Creed Chronicles game with like a World War One Russian thing, but like they could go more all out with it. Oh sure, yeah. I mean, but you know, that's not like a plot. That's like a just setting. That hasn't even picked out like which historical characters, actors you would use,
Yeah.
and then which like fake people you would use. There's so much more scripting. Stalin wouldn't be coming in until after World War II.
Yeah,
it was like
play
later.
Stalin. And you could be a secret assassin, Stalin.
It'd be too many guns then. Like you don't want it to be too much into the 20th century.
Okay, Robert, never mind. Guess my idea is stupid.
Blackout.
I think it's stupid. I just think like with what.
No.
this-
You already said it. Okay.
Well, I think the issue is like all the modern scenes like they had in the first Assassin's Creed games. Like they'd always have like all the Abstergo agents would run in, and fucking none of them would have guns except until like Assassin's Creed 3. But then, like, if you did the side missions and you got Captain Kidd's treasure, somehow that would carry with you into the future missions, and you could still deflect bullets, even though you weren't like in the Animus. It was fucking weird. So like that whole like last segment, if you had done that mission already, was like totally broken. And it was really funny. Like the Abstergo agents would be taking like forever to line up their shot, and it still wouldn't matter because a bullet would fucking bounce off. Like if they made it if they really did the third-person shooting well and like really completely changed up the combat, like if it was like Metal Gear Solid 5 level good stealth action shooting, I would be okay with it. But like they would completely have to rework that game like from the bottom up again.
Yeah.
And they just did that already with Origins and what they're doing with this Odyssey thing.
Origins was awful, honestly.
You didn't like Origins?
I really did not.
I didn't play it, so I wouldn't know.
I can give you my copy.
I'll check it out at some point.
I
So I still gotta play Syndicate and stuff.
Syndicate was not great.
I think. Here we go again. Second fucking time. Alright, on that note, game crashing on me. I think we're gonna switch it over to Dead by Daylight. I'm gonna take like a 10-minute break, stretch my legs real quick, and I will be back with that. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody who watched live, and for folks catching this later on in archive, thanks for watching. I'm Robert Gelf, I go by Gelf513, and I'll be right back with Dead by Daylight. Peace out.